what's up guys, James here from Chatter. Today I'm bringing you another achievement guide in the DLC for Black Ops 2. And this is Shafted. So let's get started. So you're going to spawn in this room as you always do. And this achievement is where you have to get all 6 perks and a pack-a-punch weapon. And it's for 35 gamer score. This achievement is a bitch. Okay, this took me 6 times and every single time I was using the same strategy, so if you can get a better strategy than mine, then, you know, you might have a chance. But this took me 6 times, almost 5 hours of gameplay, and so yeah. And this achievement really matters on how good you are at the game and where the perks spawn. Because if one perk is going to always spawn in the same area, which is Quick Revive. That always spawns in the first elevator shaft that you come across, which is this one. So at this point you want to jump down and then grab the PW57, which is an excellent gun if you are going for headshots, which is what you want to be doing right now, because shooting them 3 times in the leg and then knifing them will really not do shit at this round 4. And then buy your first perk, which is going to be Quick Revive. Quick Revive is probably the most convenient for you to get because it's only 500 points, and if you go down, you have something to fall back on. So get that first if you're going to use my strategy. And at this point, just hold off until the elevator comes back down, get a decent amount of points while you're at it. And so you want the elevator to come down so you can get on top of it, so then you can ride the elevator back up to the top. The reason being is because you want to get in this elevator so you can ride, just jump around, but get down. Just jump around until it falls to one of the lower floors so you can get access to the power on this building. So, and that'll give you access to the elevators that send perks up and down, and you can also ride on top of them to get to the upper floors. So at this point I need 5 more perks. I already have a pack-a-punch weapon, which was very handy because that's usually the last thing you get, and it's not handy if you get to like almost round 15 and you don't have a pack-a-punch weapon. You're basically fucked, especially if you're on solo. Another thing that'll help this achievement go down really easy is if you do this with another person. But I did this on solo because most people would probably want to do it on solo. But trust me, you will not get it your first try. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for you guys by breaking it down into steps. At this point, you just want to hold off. Don't get bogged in like that, like I just did, because then you've lost Juggernog and you've lost Quick Revive. So you want to keep Juggernog and Quick Revive as long as you need to. But you're going to want to get rid of them eventually so you can get your other perks. So then I get double tap. And at this point I'm just toying with the zombie. I think I go get the AK-47 or 74U, whatever the fuck. Same thing. You want to get that, go back to the top, wait for an elevator to come back, so then you can ride the elevator up to the roof of this building. So it's probably better for you to not have a crawler on this map, because if you go to another building while you have a crawler and your crawler is still on the other building, it has no way of getting across. So what it will just do, it'll just die. So I just killed that zombie at the end because it was proving to be a problem being in the elevator. At this point I just held off here to get some more points, because you're gonna want to at least get over 3,000 or 4,000 points, because chances are on the first building that you spawn on, one of the perks is gonna be Speed Collar, or at least Mule Kick or something like that. But I think I got lucky with Mule Kick being the last weapon, the last perk that I got. So I was just fucking around with this zombie. I think I was trying to ride the elevator back up to the top, but then I just thought I'll head down to these floors. So this is my strategy. Come down here, go down all these floors, then you want to head to that area, and then there'll be a very open room once you get past that. So I held off here until I got a decent amount of points. But be very careful with the elevator, not the elevator, the window behind you, because if you're not careful, you'll just walk straight off. And I got the AM94 because it's a pretty good weapon if you're going for headshots. And I still kept my other weapon, which was the PDW57. So you kind of want to just rape train here until you get about about 10,000 points. I don't know why I said 1. So you just run around. I did this for I think about 5 minutes. And the reason why I've got it sped up is because if I didn't have this sped up, it would take at least half an hour to show you guys the whole video. So I've sped it up to make it look legit. And yeah. So you've got your 4 perks, so you're gonna want to get downed at some point. So you lose all of your perks, and you must have quick revive or who's who for this part here. Because who's who, you can revive yourself, but I'd much prefer quick revive because then you're guaranteed to get back up. Because with who's who, they can attack your other self, and you can die pretty easily, and that's happened to me quite a lot in this game. So try and get who's who as your second last perk that you get. So at this point, I'm heading across the other building, riding the elevator up, so I can get my second last perk, which is, I'm pretty sure it's who's who. So I'm just waiting. The zombie was trying to get in, and I just kept on blocking him out there with by boarding the windows back up. So for my strategy, I would get quick revive. If you're unsure, you're not sure that you're going to get the achievement or not, just use quick revive as your failsafe. So if you go down, then you've got something to fall back on. And down here is who's who. And this is the last step. Get your final perks. So this is the last stretch. I'm heading for Mule Kick on the other building. And this, I think, is probably easiest to get whatever's on the top floor last. Because the area that it's in, it's a really boxed in area. So you want to get that last because it's probably the most convenient for you to get it last. So I'm trying to get away from the zombie here because he's being a real prick. Proven to be difficult to get around and get onto an elevator without being killed. But I got lucky. I remember the time before this, I didn't get so lucky, and I actually got stuck in an elevator, and then I ended up going down on round 14. And at this point, I was so happy. After like 5 hours of gameplay of complete frustration, I finally got it. 35 gamer score. That's shafted. Thanks for watching, guys.